Hey, welcome back to Streamline Entertainment. It's your boy Marvin. We're going to be talking about a lady who was shocked to find out men's value purity. So let's get on to the podcast, whatever.com, and we'll comment as we go.
What do we have in common? Like, I feel like you're looking for something different, I'm looking for something different, and I especially don't want to be your first time.
I mean, I'm okay, here goes, we're going into the next one. Men value sexual purity in women. So, if they're a virgin, like for most men, that's a pro, that's not a con.
Which is also weird. Don't you want them to be, like, good at sex?
Do I want them to be good at sex?
Like, imagine if women...
Look, there's two ways of looking at this at the end of the day. One is that the guy is looking at, she hasn't slept a lot. He values that a lot because he's not constantly, wouldn't be looking over his shoulder. Should I say, she hasn't been with my friends or someone that I know. So I think that's very, very, very important to a man who's looking for especially a long-term relationship. If it's short and he just wants fun, I can understand. But for a long relationships and wanting to have children and kids, he definitely wants something meaningful. But that could go on both men and women.
Thought that same way, and we're chasing after men who are virgins. Like, he would never put it down right.
Yeah, but honestly, it's not that hard for a woman to be good in bed. Especially if you're more dominant and you lead in the bedroom.
But then you shame us that we're pillow princesses. Make up your minds, man.
I mean, but here's the thing, like, you can teach a girl. Most women, though, would have serious issue, like, oh, I have to teach a guy. I have to show a guy how to fuck me. Most girls want guys to come pre-assembled. They want guys to just get it. They don't want to have to teach a guy. Somewhat.
Look, it's so true. To be honest with you, it's just so true. What you've just said. I think most women, in my experiences, they like a guy who knows what he's doing and who's confident in himself. They may even be mating 50-50 and give him a chance if he's not that experienced. But hey, that's the life we live in. Like he said, come ready-made.
Now, some women will be fine with that. They'll show a guy, and maybe they're a bit more on the dominant side. But I mean, most men, like, if you know what you're doing, you can teach the girl. You can give me a virgin, I'll teach her exactly. I'll make her good in bed. Boom. Problem solved. You guys want to come in on this? Go ahead.
Yes, please.
Because we're saying.
Good. Oh no, I want to hear you.
Actually, before you come in, so you said, like, oh, you, as a guy, you'd have nothing in common with someone who's younger, or also an older woman would have very little in common with someone who's younger. If it was a cougar, for example.
I just meant, like, even me being 21 and that person being 18, like, that would be such a limit to what we can do together. And then also just...
I don't think age is a problem, to be honest with you, as long as you have a understanding, like this young lady was saying, that, you know, the guy could be 18 but she could be 21. Maybe she would be more advanced in life for that age, and maybe the guy still living, experiencing life with... I'd say that probably the woman has had a lot more experience in life than the 17, 18-year-old. So I can understand she may think, oh, I want somebody who's lived a bit, maybe 23, 24, 25. So that does make sense.
In terms of what we've been through in life, like, genuinely, you just graduated from high school. I don't know how else to put that. It's just, like, would be weird for me to date somebody who just got out of high school.
Hey, maybe it's like they're in their first year of college.
Good for them. Do well and date someone else who's in their first year of college.
But this whole, like, commonality thing, I hear this one a lot. So let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever had a ton in common with someone, and you've just simultaneously not been attracted to them.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a friend.
Right.
You're not attracted to them, but you have a lot in common with them.
Right. But so commonality then is not the key determining factor in who you find physically attractive and who you want in a partner.
Yeah.
Wait, are you disagreeing or
No, I
agreeing?
mean, yeah.
Right. So, I mean, you've probably met people that you have great conversational flow with of the opposite sex. Conversation's great. You're just not attracted to them. Have you had that experience? And
Yep.
they're a friend, right? So, I don't know, to me, like, I don't need a girl to have the same weird taste in 90s music that I do. I don't care about that. You know? So, for me, then again, like, the type of woman I like, she doesn't need to, like, come with the witty banter. I don't care. If she has it, great. I don't care. There's things that are more important to me than being able to relate on movies and TV shows and that shit.
Of course, I've got to admit, Brian talks about reality a lot, real life. And some of the panel, what I found is on these shows, they seem to find it very, very hard to make sense in what he's saying. There's like a shut-off point where they actually think, I think this guy's chatting a bit of garbage, he's not in the real world. But I think he's got old school values and he's not willing to let them go, which I think is it's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
ask you what's more important to you?
What do you mean, what's more important to me?
What's more important to you than witty conversations and relating to movies? Out of curiosity.
Okay, so just on the topic of, I mean, we could even go into, like, talk about types with each other, but just specifically conversationally, like, I don't need a girl that's, like, super fucking witty. I don't care. I don't need a girl that's funny. I don't care. That is, like, so low on the totem pole for me for what I want in a woman. It doesn't matter. I want a girl.
This is good. I like this. I want to hear this. Because you mentioned before you don't like statistics about like guys don't want a funny girl. So I'm kind of curious now.
Yes, what do men look
So,
for?
okay, well, I'll say this. So I'm definitely more introverted. I'd say for the most part, I'm a fairly soft-spoken individual for the most part. So I want that in a partner. I want a girl who's kind of introverted, who's a bit shy.
You don't want the opposite to balance it out?
No. I don't want like a loud, obnoxious, boisterous woman. No offense to those of you out there.
None taken.
But, okay.
Look, it's each to his own. It's what you feel that you see as a companion. You get to a certain age in life where you know what you want and you know what you don't want. It's as simple as that. At the end of the day, I think sometimes people look for Pacific people. They've got to have these colour eyes. They've got to be like this. That's superficial. But as you go through life, I think you actually find that those perfect people don't exist. But as long as you get on with someone, as long as you've got a balance in life, as long as that person loves you dearly and understands you, that goes away. They may not be as attractive as that you wanted. They may not have the personality, but they may have other things that keep you interested and that keep you occupied, and that's why you love them. It's as simple as that.
No, I mean, I like kind of quiet, mellow, calming, relaxing chicks. That's me though. Demure is a good one. That's demure. Yes. I like demure women.
It's like moist.
Ah, with
Yeah, that
demure. I've heard that moist complaint from a lot of
Yeah,
women. Though. For some reason, that seems to really bother y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so where were we going?
I guess
think you had.
it's just strange because as a woman, like, I really want a funny partner. Like, in fact, that's such a huge plus for me if you can make me laugh and hold a conversation. I think, looks is something, but I've definitely lowered my standards in terms of, like, looks when it comes to personality. Like, personality is added so much to a man. Like,
I agree with what she says. I think personality in getting along, having banter, you have to be able to laugh. And I think a lot of women like funny guys in general. Not all the time, but able to make them laugh and have fun. That is very, very important, because we go through life at the end of the day. You know, life's not easy. Work, running a home, running the mortgage, getting the kids to school and whatnot. It's hectic. Life's hectic. It's 100 miles an hour stuff. So, you know, to be able to sort of relax and laugh with someone is a good thing.
More than his height would ever do.
I want a boring chick.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want a chick that's going to take me on adventures and that's exciting. I just want like a mellow chick.
Something stable.
You want
It
a
sounds
homebody.
like you may need a cougar that's like ready to like stay home and like chill and like
Do some
like
knitting.
that sounds like that might be good for you. Like she's done her adventuring, she's done her wild parties days.
She's run through them.
She's ready to go to bed at 7 p.m. Like that
No, I
might-
stay up late, but I don't. I mean, speaking specifically about that.
But that might be
think
up your
that was-
alley if she.
I think that was a bit of a dig at the end of the day. She's had her party times, and now she doesn't mind going to bed at 7 p.m. He's not saying that kind of life. He was just saying what he likes in a partner. There's a bit of a difference.
She's tapped out. She's done by like 8 p.m. Like she's ready to chill. That might be for you.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but I mean, so okay, I don't really drink. Occasionally from time to time, but if I do, it's 1 or 2 drinks max. A glass of wine, a beer, that's it. I don't go to bars, I don't go to clubs, I don't party. I would rather, and I've said this before, I'd rather masturbate with sandpaper than go to a bar or club.
That's the end of the video. So Brian, shocked woman should I say, finding out men's value purity. Let me know what you think. I thought it was quite an interesting, funny video at the end of the day, to see how young ladies and also what men think as well of the situation. So I suppose, like anything, you learn everything. You learn something new every day, should I say. Don't forget to subscribe to Streamlight Entertainment and follow the channel. And don't forget to comment on the video. Thank you.